It's called New Dawn, a memorial in St Stephen's Hall to the suffragettes, who ushered in a new era for women. The glass discs represent scrolls containing all the laws that Parliament passed affecting women, but over which they had no say. While male statues dominate the Palace of Westminster, it's hard to find any trace of the women who fought for the right to vote. Emily Davison famously died for the cause after throwing herself under the King's horse at the Derby. She's commemorated in a cupboard in the Commons Chapel, where she hid during the 1911 census so she could be recorded as resident. Harriet Harman is the longest continuously serving woman MP, officially Mother of the House.
I think it's such an incredibly symbolic little room there, because it symbolises that women have been told, you can't do this, you can't do that, let men do it, you can't vote, you can't stand for Parliament, you can't be an MP, you can't be in government.
Another reminder of women's exclusion, the bars now in Central Lobby, which once shielded women in a special gallery, the only place they could watch debates. Dawn Butler, the first black woman minister, says they were viewed with hostility.
Women were told that they had to go to the ladies' gallery. So the ladies' gallery was really high up, so they could hardly see. And one of the reasons they said was that they weren't a distraction to the men. Cheek.
Even now, as an MP, she says the environment is intimidating.
It's very adversarial, so it's designed so that it's a fight.
And how did you adapt to that? Have you become a fighter?
Well, I suppose I've always been a fighter. Yeah, you don't really adapt to it. You just become a gladiator.
100 years ago, these steps leading up from the main entrance to Parliament were forbidden territory for women. A group of suffragettes who did try to get in, first hiding in furniture vans, was stopped by the police, arrested and carted off to jail.
Presentation of bill.
In today's House of Commons, women not only sit in the chamber, but one also chairs debates. ELEANOR LAING, who's a deputy speaker, showed me into one of the division lobbies where MPs go to vote.
I sometimes sit up there in the chair and I think about all that's gone on in this wonderful Parliament, in this chamber. I think if my grandmother, who was one of those women who first got the vote 100 years ago, could see me here, she wouldn't believe it. She would think it was fiction.
The fact is, women still found it hard to get elected to Parliament. Nancy Astor led a small band of Tory women in 1931. Little changed until 1997, when 101 Labour women were elected. But today, under a female Prime Minister, women still make up less than a third of the total. Libby Vina, News at 10, Westminster.